Well, hello and welcome to today's episode of Baham Talks. At Baham Talks, we believe that our problem shared is half solved. And at Baham Talks, we talk about real life issues, mental health problems, and how we can overcome them. We explore ways to live our best lives, and today we are going to talk about something that affects many of us: trauma. Trauma can come in many forms, from abuse to accidents, and it can have a significant impact on our mental health and well-being. However, it's important to remember that we don't have to let trauma define us, and there are ways to overcome it. And in this episode, we'll discuss some practical strategies for moving forward after experiencing trauma. Firstly, it's important to acknowledge that trauma is a real and valid experience. It's okay to feel angry, sad, or overwhelmed by what has happened to you. It's essential to find a safe and supportive environment where you can express your emotions without fear of judgment. This could be through therapy, a support group, or simply talking to someone you trust. Remember that you are not alone, and many others have experienced trauma and come out stronger on the other side. It's crucial to prioritize self-care. Trauma can take a toll on our physical and emotional health, so it's essential to take care of ourselves. This could mean getting enough sleep, eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and engaging in activities that bring us joy. Remember that taking care of ourselves is not selfish, but rather a necessary step towards healing. One technique that can be helpful in overcoming trauma is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and accepting our thoughts and feelings without judgment. It can help us become more aware of our emotional and physical responses to trauma and allow us to respond in a more positive and constructive way. Mindfulness can be practiced through meditation, breathing exercises, or simply paying attention to our surroundings. Another useful tool is cognitive behavioral therapy. CBT. CBT is a form of therapy that focuses on changing negative patterns of thought and behavior. It can be particularly helpful for individuals who have experienced trauma by healing them, reframe negative thoughts and emotions. CBT can also provide practical strategies for managing symptoms of anxiety and depression that often accompany trauma. It's also important to remember that recovery from trauma is a process and not a quick fix. Healing takes time and effort, but it's essential to celebrate even small victories along the way. It can be helpful to set achievable goals for yourself and reward yourself when you reach them. Remember that progress is not always linear, and setbacks are a natural part of the process. Finally, it is crucial to seek professional help if you're struggling to cope with trauma. This could be through therapy, medication, or a combination of both. A mental health professional can provide the support and guidance you need to navigate through the recovery process. In conclusion, overcoming trauma is possible with the right tools and support. It is important to acknowledge the impact of trauma has had on our lives and prioritize self-care, mindfulness, cognitive behavioral therapy, and setting achievable goals can all be useful in the recovery process. Remember that recovery takes time and effort, and it's okay to ask for help when you need it. Thank you for listening to Baham Talks, and we hope you found this episode helpful And do not forget to share it to your friends, to your family members, to your loved ones, your girlfriends and your boyfriend, and your husbands and your wives. And don't forget that this podcast has been proudly sponsored by Kalithi Entertainment. At Kalithi Entertainment, we believe in everything digital. We believe that we can change life through memes, through noisemaker apps, and we believe that we can create content and run for you all your social media campaigns without having to struggle at any time of the day. It's been Baham Talks. And don't forget that you can listen to this podcast on all listening platforms, on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Pocket Casts, Listen Notes, and many more others on the internet. Thank you for tuning in. I love you.